welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. So, I'm almost done with the drawing part. It is well, I have been actually working a little bit overworking because I was realizing like, yes, I thought it would be. I thought the competition would be, closed at Wednesday, but turns out it actually has 10 days left. So, congratulations me for overtaking it again. But then again, it does make you wonder, like, well, how fast can you work, or how well can you work within the lines that you have? But yeah, no further ado, let's get started and finish this bad boy up. That's the main goal of today. So as you can see, I have been working on this bit right here, and you can see that I missed some bits of line work, so I'm gonna be fixing that up, because that is one of the things that I do want to do. Alright, and then after that I need to make sure that this bit is removed right here, and I need to add it in here as well, and in there. Alright, now we have that part done. That part is done as well. This part is not done. Alright, now we can actually go back to where I want to be with this. So here we go. So this is the iron. Then of course we're going to be adding in the darker color, and then we're going to add in the lighter color for later down the line. That is going to be in here. You can see that I missed some bits here and there as well. This is why it's always nice to just, when you draw things, always to look back at it again, and then with a fresh mind. So I did actually this bit of work, like I did these two in, when was it? Today. Yeah, today actually, around 3 o'clock. I was working on it, and of course vibing with music, but then again, it's quite important to work. And I knew that I was like, I only had like around Wednesday, until Wednesday, that I was able to do so. So that's why I actually went on and moved onwards with it. But the main problem, the main thing is, like, I'm terrible with dates. The timing. Yeah, that's called dates, right? Because you want to go on August, blah 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 blah. Yeah. So I'm terrible with timing on these things. So I mistimed actually the event. So great for me, but that means that I technically did work on it well, not needing to be in a for fuck's sake, not being needing to be in a rush. But then again, it does make things a lot more easier for me now. So yeah, there you go. That is that bit done. That bit done and colored up. Alright, now we're going to be adding in the wood work. So let's do that. You can see that I missed some of the, well, I would not say logs, but I mean the background. So I need to fix that as well. But first let's add in logs, and then after that we can actually do the rest. Alright. So yeah, I missed 3 bits, I believe, yeah, from this. Yeah, I did. Alright, so let's fix that up. There you go. time to fix that woodwork here. There we go. Now we're gonna be fixing this bit up. Alright, now we're gonna pick up the collider color. No, that's not that one. But that also means that I need to fix this bit up. Alright. Which means I need to now get this bit a little bit more darker up. A little bit more. Nice. Now I need to fix this bit, which means I need to draw a second line here and a third line here. There you go. Then draw a little wood there. Go. Then we're going to make sure that that is fixed. And then the ladder color. Then we're gonna go aim for this. Then we're gonna add in the lighter color. And then we're adding a lighter color to it as well. Now we have done that, which means we also need to fix up the ground a bit. So let's do that. It's not a busy work, but eventually it all gets done, and that is the most important part of it all. Alright, now we have done that. Now we have this drawing. So now we have the idea already there, but it's not fully done. It's missing some bits here and there, but it's getting there. So now we have this one. Now we're going to be adding in a light effect. So I actually wanted to add that light effect. Where do we want the light effect? I actually want the light effect above here. And we're going to pick up, well, we're going to pick up this yellowish effect, and we're going to be making sure that we have like a nice brush for it. I think even the painting tool will actually, this one would actually work pretty well here as well. Then of course we're going to add in a darker color on the other side. Oh, for fuck's sake. Please tell me I can erase all of it. Okay, good. Motherfucker. I did it on the wrong layer. This bit needs to be in a group. So let's add effect. Then that is good enough, I believe. So let's merge it. Then I need to add in a erasing bit for the other side. So a little bit of erasing here, a little bit of erasing there. Alright, now we have actually everything that I want, right? Yes. Now I need to add in the effect that I wanted to add, which is over here, which I now need to add in here, and I need to put this above it so I can actually see. There you go. So now I want to add this in here, so I want to add a shadow to it. So I want to add a shadow like here, like right over here, like that. But of course, it's not going to be like that. It needs to be a little more flexible. So I think I will go for this one, maybe. No. Alright, so I need to make sure that I have this like ominous. Like something in this maybe. So if I add it like this. So if I do it like that, and add in like, you know, a nice little. Yes. But then I need to do one thing here, which is removing this bit right here. And right here, yes. Then I need to merge this with a blur tool, and then that should be fine. Oh yeah, I need to make sure that the thing looks pissed off. So that's one thing for sure. Which means I need to grab this one. Yes, this is actually good. Alright, now we actually have a haunted cave. And the eyes are what? Yellow spots, alright. Like that. Okay, now we have a haunted cave. Good. So we have a cave entrance that you light up, and because you light up the cave, you can see the creature being absolutely angry about it. And then once you move too close, you get to the point. All right. Now we've done that. We're good with that. We're good with that. Which means we now can actually move this one into a group together with this, together with what is this? Oh no, this one not. I like this bit to be colored up. There you go. Much better. Alright, now we have actually a haunted image here. Good. I do want to make sure that I have that bit also acknowledged. Yes, and that is then here, right? Yeah. Alright, now we need to make sure that we have that whole damn thing erased so that we can actually fill it up properly. Alright, now we actually have everything, right? Yeah, we do. Good. Now we have actually everything here. Nice. Now we have everything nicely placed. Good. So, now that that is actually all in the way, we are now actually having ourselves a nice and shady mine. Do I want to... let's see, where is it? Oh, really? What? Oh, that's that one. Yeah, alright. No. So here again, and then go here. I think that this bit right here could use some light up. Ah. No. Then that light source needs to go away. Oh. There you go. Alright, then I need to get here again. Nope. We'll keep it like this then. Alright, let's see. Now we've done that part. Now I need to get this part done. So we need to grab another one. And we need to type in some paperwork. So if I want this to make paperwork again, I'm gonna grab that. Go to 5 with this. That's 21, that's not what I wanted. Alright, so now we have that. I want this paper to be a little bit more jagged. Yeah, there you go. And then grab another one to create that pinpoint effect. go. Make sure that those things are there. Then grab this. Then place that underneath there. Like that. Alright. Then we're gonna make sure that that is fixed. Alright, then we're gonna go over here. And now I need to make sure that this is like that. Then we're gonna add in the second bit of this work. So let's do that. Do I want to do this then on the paper piece? I could technically do this on that name. I can technically do this on the text part, right? Probably. Let me just double check this. So if I'm gonna go back to free cursor and go to 6, save. This all the text will work like that. Good. Gonna make sure that that is black. Yep. No, like this is better. All right. Let me just double check this on the typing part because it's very small. Flow 1 departed. Flow 1. Tool housing, floor 2. Restocking. Floor 3. 4. To 40. Let's see, so if I have it like this, alright, I wanted to type it like that. It's already too big. That's one. So even if I want to go for this, I want to then need to go like this. That way, so now I have this, and that should work. Yes, it does, alright. Alright, now I have this, which should work. Let's not make it tick. There you go. Now we have that, and then we're going to be making sure that we have it saved. Alright, now we need to figure out how to get that towards a viable work environment, because holy shit. So I want this to be there. Then I need to make sure that this is like in a normal layer. So we're going to be merging it with a layer below. Then we're going to be adding in a sharpening filter. So we're going to sharpen it up. There you go. Then we're going to collapse the filter so that we have it actually merged, so that we no longer need a filter. Then we're going to go for a layer style and add a drop shadow to it, because we clearly need it. Then we're going to make sure that that is 5 and 8. A little bit less. 4. There. Now we have that sealed up. So now we have this. Now we have a nice little bit of work around. So I need to make sure that this thing is actually a little bit more bigger than normal. That's for sure. So let's make it a little bit more bigger, so we actually can fit in the nodes, that's at least. So we know that the last node will not be able to, I cannot put a whole lore in there, so let's not do that. Now we need to get this thing, this bit right here, get ourselves a nice little drawing in it. So let's move that and place this again. So I want this to be old paper, so I need to double check this for this ticket paper. Images. Let me just look it up and then see how it looks. Alright, so that is like that. So if I look at it, it's like that. So it's technically, you have this. There you go. So let's see if I can get this right. So what kind of color is it? That's the first one to go for. The color is brownish. Alright, well, I can do that. So we're gonna go for a little bit of an orange kind of feeling towards it. So light orange, I think. Yes. So let's first do this. Let's first make it orange, so we actually have what we want. And now we're going to be making sure that we have the other thing around here. So now we're going to be adding in the lines for it. So first things first, we're going to add in lines. Well, not that line. 3.5, 3.6. Yeah, it's too little. Jesus. I can't draw for shit when it comes to straight lines. Because that's what I want, and then I want to go for this kind of thing towards it. So that's what I'm aiming for. Now we're going to be aiming to get that right. Yes. So now we have done that, we have done that. We can now get this one back up. Oh, come on. There we go. And then downwards. So I know that this bit is not going to be happening because there is no viable way of doing it. So I need to figure out how to create something new with that. But I think that is a very good way to go. that's not what's gonna happen. I want that though. Alright, focus. First things first. There you go. Easy. Now we're gonna go here. Alright. Oh, come on. There you go. Alright. Now I need to figure out how to do this bit. Now I have done that. Now I can get the rest. Alright, now we have that part done. And then here we go. Alright. That is correct. And then this bit needs to be removed. That needs to be here. time to see if I can get this right. Here we go. So the last bit needs to be absolutely then correct, right? Yeah. I hate drawing so tiny. Well, it's not hateful, but then again, it makes things a lot more difficult to do. Even think that this text is actually overdue. I think the best thing I could do is actually not use the text instead, or use the text as a benchmark. So use this as the main idea, and then move from there. But it means I need to then represent that into the symbol part. So then I need to do symbols instead of writing, which could work, don't get me wrong. It will just take some time. So what I need to do is make sure that the last bit here, so I need to go here, and then of course making sure that the toolboxes are there, and then of course the rest I need to, yeah, perfectly. Alright, time to get this thing up and running again. First things first. Alright, then we're gonna go here. Okay, that's the first bit done. Time for the second bit. Come on, give me the right color for this. Alright, then I need to grab now the normal color for this and then hopefully get towards where I want to be with this. So hopefully we can get what I want. Then I'm gonna be making sure that if I have this like that, I need to first save just in case, and then I need to make sure that I have the outer one, yes, the outer one into a darker color, just in case. No. I said outer color, not darker, lighter color, you piece of shit. There you go. Alright, now we have done that. It also means that I need to draw this line work, no, this line work thicker. That's for sure. Mainly in these directions, so I need to make sure I have this a little bit more thicker lines. Alright. Now that's set, I can now actually get towards where I want to be with this. So this is the first bit. I need to now draw on this bit right here. And I will make sure that I have like alright. So there you go, that's the one thing I want to do, and then of course adding in like yes. So that's the one thing. Then we have All right, so that's floor. That's floor 5, 4, and 4, 5, 4, 3. That needs to be bigger. I technically could just copy this, but I won't. Do I want that? And F1 is maintenance. Alright, now I have that done. Yeah, no. So technically, if I have green, it means that they're not on, and then the red is then they are on. Or do I want to have like off, 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 red off? Uh, let's put some more red and on. All right. Hmm. How about just getting them in orange? There we go. Now we should be able to get to where I want to be with this. How long have I been busy already? Probably already. Already at what? Oh my god, already an hour in. It happens sometimes when you try to redesign and you realize, like, ah, wait, hold on a minute, this is impossible to use. Alright. So now I just need to grab this bit. Oh, wait. Then I also want to add a little bit of effect here, so I'm gonna go for gray tinting on this and then making sure that it's like that. That's a little bit too aggressive. Come on. Nice. All right. I think we'll leave it here for now. My hands are getting tired. Not a good sign. All right. Well, luckily I have like now only 9 days to go, so tomorrow I will probably have this already finished, and then we need to design the other part there, so I actually have something to work with. Probably gonna add some like piece of paper or whatever like that, but I need to add something there, and I don't know what. That's the main problem. I could technically add in what have I not add in that was necessary for the competition. Just give me a second. No. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. What did I need it again for this? Salabing shalabong. Strength. Check. Weaknesses. Not yet. How to contain it. The category is beast, and will be decided by us and later that. Also, the category of the beast will be decided later by us. It's good to keep in category in mind. Alright. Cool. So I need to add in, well, I have a way to contain it. That's the whole joke. The way to contain it is probably just to, deal with it later down the line. Just don't show up the lights. Because it's distracted to the lights, you can contain it by, putting the orb inside the thing, and then it disappears. I would also add in that you could break the orb, so that then it gets destroyed. So probably going to be aiming that. So let's see. I want to add in the. I will fix it later, or do I want to not do it? Yeah, I will do it. Fuck it. So I have now this done. Now I need to get the other part done. First things first. Adding in that bit. That is not white. There it is. And I don't want this anymore because that is terrible for drawing. It's the main issue always, right? When you try to draw and then you try to add text to it, doesn't fit, or it is too tiny to read. Mainly because well, I'm using a very small canvas, but doesn't mean it's any bad or anything like that. All right, now I need to add in a mediocre like this, and then add in. So if I add this as the main color for the skull, well, the main dark color for the skull, then I can add now slowly add in a new color to it, and then add in the light color to it, right? Why is it turning bluish? The fuck? It is turning bluish. Alright, this is weird. I think it mainly comes because I'm using the very bronze kind of background to it. Alright, so now I have that, and then I need to go for a more aggressive gray then, probably. There you go. Alright. Now with that said, I can now actually get towards the green gas effect. Now with the gas set, I can now add in a lighter color to it to give that effect towards the background. There you go. Then we're going to add in a darker color to affect the effect on the thing itself. There you go. And now we have successfully created gas. Just like that. Nice. Then the question is, do I want to go for dark eyes on this? Probably. And then we're going to be systematically naming things, so I think I want to go for red. No, that will confuse things. Probably just brown. So now we have that done. Looks almost good. Now we need to add a lighter color to it, and then add in the lighter color to create the effect that I want on the name tags. Yeah. Yes. So with that said, I can then go here deal with this. Then we're gonna go here and grab ourselves the metal part. Nice. Now we're gonna go for the wood, which means this bit right here. No, that is not what I want. There you go. And here we go on the side. Then we're gonna add in here. Then I need to add in a shading effect, so I need to grab this one. Yes. All right, and then we're gonna go back to here. And start making the mine happening again. Ugh. All right. Now we've done that. Now I need to grab the rock part of it all. Let's see. Let's save just in case. Then move on. after that, I'm gonna add in the nice colors afterwards. Alright, then I need to grab this one. Yeah, that one. Quick group. Alright, that is worth it. That is so fucking worth it. Okay. Now that looks a lot more better. Which also means I need to now make sure that this bit is all in there. So that bit, no, this bit, no, that bit, no. So this one? No, that one, yeah, that one. That one needs to be a lot more aggressive. Alright, I will leave it here for now. And thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Until then, I want to wish you a lovely day, and bye!